welcome back to our channel, Live Snapshot. Evelyn, Greg and Muttley here from Australia. Our little channel, we like to talk about day-by-day things here, some coin collecting and hobbies I do. Evelyn's got a cooking show, check that out. But lately I've been doing facts and myths about Australia. I just did a video about healthcare and gun ownership, so check that out. For all the subscribers so far, we really appreciate all the interactions. Leave comments, we love you. We can't do this without you. If it's your first time dropping by, appreciate your time. Check me out, other videos. I feel I've got some good stuff going there. So yeah, so today I want to talk about some more facts and myths about Australia, and today it's going to be kangaroos. And there's some few doozies floating around about kangaroos, so I want to clear a few things up. I live in Kangaroo Central. I live 2.5 hours from Sydney, south from Sydney, and they're everywhere here. We're dodging them on the roads. You've got to be very careful around here, driving, walking. We got 100% natural bush all around us, national parks. They're even on the front lawn. They're pooing everywhere. But yeah, we daily see kangaroos come through here. So first of all, do we eat roos? Yes, we do. Certainly. It's a nice red lean meat, and to be honest with you, most people don't even realize they're eating roo. If I was to put it in front of you, I've got friends from Japan, friends from Canada, they didn't even know that it would have been roo, and the only reason why they did is because it was on the menu. I took them to a restaurant where they served roo meat, and they just said, hey, let's try it. And I've never had anybody complain, never had anyone say, oh, that was not nice. It's just as regular as beef, to be honest with you. But to also be honest with you, I would say 90% of people in Australia just have never tried it. You can buy it in the supermarket. There's a very small section of the meat section to buy roo meat, but it is there. And so yeah, we do eat it, and it's good pet food too. Not endangered but protected. There's about 50 million kangaroos in Australia, give or take, with a population of us being about 27 million, so there's almost 2 roos per every person in this country. So like I said before, you have to be careful if you're driving around rural areas in Australia. If you decide to visit here, be careful if you're driving. Okay, you have to be on the ball for all wildlife in Australia, but roos are the ones that will come flying out so quickly at you, you won't be able to react, or you'll react in the wrong way and have yourself an accident. So be very careful. They are everywhere. Like I said, they are not endangered, but they are protected. We do cull them just to keep the numbers down a little bit. So yeah, if you ever get the chance to, in the wild, come across roo, there's a few things you need to understand. First of all, the bucks, the males, are extremely protective over their girlfriends, okay, especially if it's mating season. Do not under any circumstances approach any roo, let alone a big buck, something that's 4, 5, 6 foot. They do get 6 foot. You're playing with danger. They are extremely aggressive, and they will rip you. They will kick you so hard you'll end up in hospital. They lean back on their tails and they kick, and they do it as a sport basically. They do it for competition for the girls. The bucks will fight, so they do it like it's common. So and if cornered, if they feel threatened, they will lash out. So my advice is, you see a kangaroo, admire it from a distance, do not approach it. If you want to really approach one, I'm pretty sure there's some petting zoos all over Australia that you could probably go, and one's like been a bit domesticated and is in a zoo, and you might be able to get the chance to pat one like that. But in the wild, absolutely not. Do not approach a kangaroo. You're mad if you do, and you deserve to get hurt. Okay, I'm not joking when it comes to this type of thing. Make sure you do not approach a wild roo. I don't care how many videos you've seen of Australians mucking around with roos. They've just got lucky. So yeah. As for domestic dogs and stuff like that, chasing roos will fight very, very viciously if they're cornered, and they will drown your pet, your dog. If your dog chases a roo into some sort of water source like a dam or a river or a lake, the kangaroo will hold the dog's head down and drown it. I don't know how they've come up with this thing, but they're not exactly silly. They're not stupid when it comes to them feeling threatened. They'll do anything to protect themselves. So they will, and there's cases of kangaroos drowning dogs when they chase them into some sort of water source like a dam or something like that. So my Muttley boy, he's an American Staffy. He is 41 kilos. He's just on 5 years old. He's a weapon. Okay, he can run like a freight train, man. He can move when he wants to. And we've got all sorts of wildlife around here. It's taken me years and years of training to stop him from just launching when he sees a kangaroo. He just wants to launch and chase it. And it's taken me ages to get him to the point where I get him just to sit down and don't do anything. And then I grab him and I hook him on the collar. So please, if you come here and you've got domestic pets, keep them away from kangaroos. Kangaroos will eat anything. If it smells good, they'll eat it, and they'll eat the packaging as well. So if you get the chance to, you think you're feeding a roo or something like that, you're doing the wrong thing. They've got plenty of food to eat. They've got there's no problem there. There's always plenty of nutrition, just what nature provides. So do not feel you need to feed a roo or give it a snack or a bit of bread or anything like that. Just leave them be and admire them from a distance. So I hope that clears some things up for people. Anyway, take care. Stay happy. Stay healthy. I'm going to go to sleep.